Palia is packed with quests to complete alongside the main storyline and as you grow closer with the resident Majiri. But did you know that there are secret puzzle quests hidden throughout the world, offering exclusive rewards to those who discover and solve them? Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Sunstone, and today we have our very first episode of Wish I Knew, the show where I give you tips, tricks, how-tos, and spill secrets about all of our favorite games. In today's episode, I will be sharing how you can find and complete 6 secret puzzle quests hidden in the world of Palia, which will net you some exclusive rewards only obtainable in this way. It's important to note that these quests will not be tracked in your quest log, which is exactly why I'm here to help. So, without any further ado, let's get right into it. The first quest, Calming Incense, takes place in Kilima Valley. Upon exploration, you might have noticed several dragon statues hidden around the map. But did you know that if you interact with all of them, the dragon will grant you with an exclusive prize? Of course, you're welcome to go seek out the shrines yourself now that you know, but I will also share the statue locations with you next if you'd like to save some time. The first statue is found right inside Chain's home, which is located just to the right of your housing plot's exit en route to the Phoenix Falls. Once you've found this shrine and lit the incense, head down to Gillyfin Cove at Kilima Lake, and you'll find the next shrine at the very northern end of the beach. From here, head to the apothecary to find the third dragon shrine just to the left inside the main entrance, and the fourth and final shrine is found at Magi's Hollow within a gazebo found up a path on the left-hand side just past the hollow's entrance. As you go, make sure you're interacting with every shrine to light some incense. You can visit these in any order, but this route just makes the most sense to me, especially because once you arrive at the final shrine, you will just need to head over to the center of Magi's Hollow, where the main dragon shrine is, and you'll be greeted with a treasure chest awaiting you. Completing the secret quest will grant you the Foggy Majiri tile floor, and of course an ancient treasure chest. The second quest, Lost Wisdom, takes place over in Bahari Bay, starting within the flooded fortress. To enter the fortress, you will need to glide over to the top level of the structure. Once you've made it across, you can easily access the stairs down to the Phoenix statue, across from which you'll find a shrine with several unlit candles. If you interact with each candle, you'll be presented with 4 clues, sharing that wisdom was lost in the ruins, in the earth, in the sea, and in the stars. These clues give you an idea of where you'll need to look to find 4 statues, which can be interacted with in any order. Again, if you'd like to now go find them yourself, you can skip to the next timestamp. Otherwise, allow me to guide you. First, go find the wisdom lost in the ruins by fast traveling over to Hideaway Bluffs, and then heading down in the direction towards the Windy Ruins. In this area on the map, just above the entrance to a cave you might be familiar with for mining pallium, you'll find one of the statues next to a crumbling wall. Remember to interact with it before moving on to find the next. Then we're going to go find the wisdom lost in the sea. From where you are now, head down past the Windy Ruins all the way to the beach at the very southeast corner of the map. Here you will find a statue hidden in a pile of rocks. This one took me forever to find. It is so well hidden. From here, you can fast travel to Bahari Central Stables to find the wisdom lost in the earth. Follow the southern path from the fast travel board around the base of the cliff and enter the large geyser cave, another spot you might be familiar with from mining pallium. Right at the entrance of this cave, you'll find another statue. Interact with this one before moving on to the last. Finally, to find the wisdom lost in the stars, we're actually going to head north in the direction of Tamala's house, near the outskirts. There's a cliff basically right across from Tamala's house that you'll need to climb up to find the final statue. Once you have found and interacted with all 4 of these statues, you will need to head back to where we started this quest at the flooded fortress. You will now see that all 4 candles have been lit and a treasure chest will be greeting you. This quest will reward you with the Rose Madder tile floor and of course an ancient treasure chest. The third quest, One Last Walk, is the only secret puzzle quest that doesn't offer exclusive rewards. However, I would still highly recommend completing it because the lore here is amazing to immerse yourself in as you follow in the footsteps of a human in the days leading up to their disappearance. It'll definitely catch you in the feels, and you will still get some rewards, just nothing exclusive. For this quest, you will need to find a total of 7 tablets around Bahari Bay that look just like this one. For this quest, the order does matter, meaning the next tablet will only appear once you've found the one preceding it. To kick off this quest, head to the flooded steps and interact with the tablet you see right here. These things are tiny, so keep your eyes peeled. Upon reading the tablet's text, you will be given a clue, which is to go to the beautiful bridge by the sea just northeast of here. Head down to the beach past Statue Garden all the way to the very top of the map, and at the base of the bridge here, you will find another tablet. The clue in this one points you towards the aqueduct, which is the structure separating the Bahari map into the northern and southern portions. Journey south down the beach, foraging along the way, and enter the tunnel connecting Coral Shores and Lighthouse Lagoon. You'll find the next tablet right here, with the next clue pointing you towards the shipyard south of here. This one took me the longest to find for two reasons. The first was that I actually didn't know where the shipyard was. The second reason was that once I actually found it at Beachcomber Cove, the tablet was invisible. So I ran around forever looking for this one. And maybe some of you have gotten stuck at this point in the quest here. Hopefully they fix it in a future patch, but it is right here on the map at the base of this structure. So if it's invisible for you, just kind of like wiggle around here and wait until you see an interaction button pop up. Once you successfully do so, the next clue points you toward the caverns, which is super helpful, right? Because it's not like there's a bunch of different caverns or anything. Can you guys tell that I spent a lot of time running around Bahari Bay? So this next tablet is actually found in the Pavel Mines. After surveying the area, I determined probably the easiest way for you guys to find it is just by entering through the eastern entrance past the geyser, and then you'll see it if you just keep running straight ahead. It'll be right in front of you. And the clue in this one points us to the southern villa, which we learned from this quest is now what the ruins are between Hideaway Bluffs and the Windy Ruins. So that's cool to know this actually used to be a villa. This tablet is found near some supplies right here on the map, and this will give us our final clue, which is to head to the bluffs to the east. So just head north from the Windy Ruins, climb up this cliff, which is overlooking Beachcomber Cove, and then you'll find the final tablet along with a treasure chest, offering you some useful supplies. This includes 1 pearl, 4 gold ore, 71 gold, and a treasure chest. So back to the exclusive rewards, the next two quests are actually connected, though you don't need to do them in any specific order. However, I personally would recommend starting with Prismbeard's Voyage for lore purposes, which is another Bahari Bay puzzle quest. You might have noticed that there are these statues hiding around the map, which start out plain at first, but when you interact with them, a red book will appear on the front of the statue, revealing records left behind by Prismbeard. Now, I actually recommend finding these statues a little bit out of order for the sake of convenience. First, I would recommend starting at the cliffs north of the flooded ruins between Hideaway Bluffs and the Windy Ruins. This is the only statue found on the southern part of the map, so go find and interact with this one first, and then head north again to find the rest. You can find another statue on the cliff overlooking Proudhorn Pass, which is quite easily accessible from the Bahari Bay Central Stables fast travel board. Next, head over to the outskirts fast travel sign and head north to the base of this cliff on the eastern side of the path. This statue is found behind a crumbling wall, so keep your eyes peeled. Once you've found these 3 statues, which, like I said, can be done in any order, head to this hill just south of the flooded steps to find the very last statue along with your reward. I actually completed this one on stream and was so excited to find out the reward was some starry sea wallpaper and, of course, a pirate treasure chest. As I previously mentioned, the next quest is thematically tied to the last, which is called Paying Respects and found in Kilima Valley. In this quest, you will head to the Remembrance Garden and interact with all of the shrines of Prismbeard's crew. You can actually go around and just interact with every shrine in the gardens in any order, like I did, to figure out which ones are for his crew members, but I will also show you exactly which ones count towards the quest if you'd like some extra guidance and just to make sure you didn't miss any. These shrines are found mostly on the outskirts of the garden and all have a single pink ribbon tied to the wooden poles. There are 4 shrines found on the western half of the garden, while 8 are found on the eastern half. So let's start with the western half of the garden. As you enter and head right, you'll find the first shrine right here on the map, and this one belongs to Scourge. The second shrine belongs to Morty and is located right here just down the path from the first shrine. The third shrine is found further out on the edge of the garden, belonging to Little Rhonda. The fourth shrine belongs to Camilla and is located on the cliff side here on the map. Now heading over to the eastern portion of the gardens, the fifth shrine belongs to Akita and is located here, also on the edge of the cliff facing out towards Remembrance Beach. And then just down the hill from here, you can find the sixth shrine, which belongs to Beatrix Sunchaser. Then the 7th shrine is located back up on the cliff, belonging to Herbert, located here on the map. Then you'll head down this hill to find the 8th shrine belonging to Ralphio, before heading to this elevated green space, where you will find the 9th shrine belonging to Jenkins. The final 3 shrines are all very close to one another. The 10th shrine is found nestled between 2 trees, right at the northern edge of the gardens, overlooking the apothecary, and belonging to Percy. From here, head over to the base of the left tree, where you will find the 11th shrine belonging to Rasputin, while the 12th shrine is found literally right next to it, near the garden's entrance, and belonging to Bakari. So once you have found and interacted with all 12 shrines, paying your respects to all of Prismbeard's crew members, your reward will appear at the center of the gardens, which will be the nautical beadboard wallpaper and the pirate treasure chest. The 6th and final secret puzzle quest, called The Twins, is found back in Bahari Bay. To activate this quest, head northwest of the statue garden, where the 2 rivers meet. You'll need to climb atop this structure and find this symbol on the wall. Interact with it to be given a clue of where to find its twin, which you can do on your own, but it is super hidden, so I wish you luck. You will need to head south towards the old lighthouse and walk out onto the pier. From here, face the stairs, but don't go up them. Instead, walk along the narrow edge to the left of the stairs, and you're gonna find a room hidden behind the greenery here. You will be greeted with a matching symbol on the wall, which you will interact with before heading back to where you found the first symbol to claim your reward, which is the copper brick flooring and, again, a pirate treasure chest. As a little side note, I used this flooring specifically in my courtyard, and I absolutely love how it looks. And if you're wondering about all the treasure chests you've collected, they are just for decorating purposes. They're not functional, but they can add a nice touch to your builds. Plus, they are only obtainable through quests at this time, so you can't craft them or purchase them or anything like that. Also, please keep in mind that Palia is still in its beta phase, so these quests could technically be changed or adjusted in the future. They could also add new puzzle quests with future updates, but at this point, these are all of the secret puzzle quests that I've discovered, and I hope this video was helpful for you. Well, there you have it, friends. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Wish I Knew. I can't wait to share all the secrets, tips, and tricks for our favorite games with this series, so please go ahead and shine the lovely like button if you're just as excited as me. Please go ahead and let me know down in the comments if you've actually already completed any of these quests. Let me know which reward is your favorite, anything and everything. You know I always love hearing from you. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. And until next time, take care.